Guys, hello, and welcome to your February videos, and welcome to Aquarius season, where, needless to say, things get a bit weird and strange and otherworldly. So, as always, guys, I have a little intro video for you, and I want to explain the look. Where my Naruto fans at? Got my little headband. So, I would have loved to dress up like an alien or some sort of weird figure for you guys, but I'll have to save that for when I get further in my journey. But what I was able to do is bring out my mist headband. And of course, you know me, I love themes, I love symbolism. So in my videos for February, I'm going to be wearing this mist headband. This is a Naruto headband for those of you who are Naruto fans. I am going to say I have not watched Naruto as much as I would like to. But this headband was given to me as a gift by a Gemini, my Gemini brother-in-law. And it was years ago. I had no idea really what it meant, but it was so cool. And my brother, he always wore a leaf one. He always wore one. So I always took an interest in that. Like, ooh, what's on your head? Like, that's so cool, you know? So he gave me one. And it just kind of gained depth over the time. You know, I'm a water sign. Gemini is an air sign, and this is mist. So mist is kind of air and water together. And guys, we are in a very misty time as we speak today. So I thought it would be really, really cool to bring out my mist headband, put it right over my third eye. You might not be able to see me in all the videos. I think it's just going to be my hands this month again. But I will be wearing this mist headband over my third eye as a symbol to communicate emotions. It's like emotional intellect. And I think that this month, guys, you know, Aquarius and Pisces, we share the month of February. And, you know, right now as I record these, it's February 12th. And you'll probably be seeing these around the 14th or the 15th. I wanted to get the video up. I always upload my videos around the 15th of the month. So you'll probably be seeing this within the next couple of days. And, you know, I was just kind of thinking about the energies this month, and they're very, very strange. Okay, that's why I started the video out with the weird sci-fi, you know, music, because it's a very strange time. Aquarius, I believe, we're going to be talking a lot about Aquarius season. I'm going to talk more about Pisces season in March, but, you know, water and air are very much meeting up. In fact, there's always an air sign on the zodiac wheel before a water sign, like Gemini, Cancer, you know what I mean, or Libra, Scorpio. So water, air always brings in water in our universe. And Aquarius and Pisces symbolize the last two zodiac signs of the wheel. We have Aquarius, the 11th house of groups and community, humanitarian, friends, all of that. And then we have Pisces, the 12th house. Astrologers often group Pisces and Aquarius together. Aquarius is the water bearer. So in the star card, which might come up in our videos this month, we have the lady who pours water on land and pours water in the pond, because Aquarius is a multitasker who nourishes both the past and the future. So there's that kind of duality there of the multitasking, of the both pouring of the water. And I always thought it was interesting that Aquarius is the water bearer, and then it's like Aquarius pours the water that Pisces swims in. And Pisces is the 12th house. It's the subconscious house. It's the last house of our zodiac. We are headed into that time, guys. On February 19th, the sun will enter Pisces, and a lot is going to shift, all right? We have an Aquarius eclipse. And so since we're headed into the astrology portion of the intro video, I'll just go ahead and share with you what I have here. So I wanted to talk briefly about that eclipse that happened on January 31st. It happened at the last day of January. We had two moons last month. I do believe we'll have two moons this month as well, because that's how the months are kind of lining up energy-wise. That eclipse was pretty gnarly. Okay, we're entering eclipse season now, and we have another eclipse on the 16th, I believe. On the 15th, I'm sorry, and that'll be a solar eclipse. So we kind of, we had a Leo eclipse back in August 2017, And those energies were kind of closed out by the lunar eclipse in Leo on January 31st. Very life-changing, you guys. That eclipse was very much intense for me. It was in my 6th house. So, you know, and Leo is the 5th house of our whole universe. So it had everything to do with our authentic selves. I actually have a video where I talk a little bit about the eclipse, and I will be putting another video up for the solar eclipse. The solar eclipse on the 15th. So if you want to check that video out, more about that lunar eclipse, then go ahead and check my other videos out. But I did want to talk briefly about those changes. Okay, guys, I'm going to be talking more about that eclipse in each of our videos for our zodiac sign. So go ahead and if you want to like stand by, and definitely more information coming about that. So the major shifts happening this month, I would say we have a lot of Aquarius energy. For the first half of the month, we had Venus in Aquarius, which is very, very interesting. And Venus shifted into Pisces on February 10th, which was a couple days ago. So we've had this very Venusian, Piscean energy. Venus is in our 12th house subconscious of the universe. Very spiritual, very emotional, very sensitive and unconditional. I might talk a little bit more about that, but Venus is in Pisces, you guys. And she'll be there for, I think, until March sometime. And then, of course, we have Valentine's Day on the 14th, if any of you celebrate Valentine's Day. Now, see, with me, I don't really care too much for the holidays. They, you know, as I get more spiritual, it gets harder and harder for me to, you know, kind of follow these man-made holidays. But I do see them more as a ritualistic behavior. I see them more as, you know, I always look at the holidays as a little bit deeper, you know, like Christmas and Easter. I don't celebrate it like maybe the normal person would, but I do work with the energies. So this is all about love, right? Valentine's Day is all about love. I think it's just to make money. It's just like a huge marketing opportunity for companies, especially candy companies and card companies, but whatever. I guess you have to make your money somehow. So for me on Valentine's Day, I'll be doing a lot of Venus rituals. I'll be spreading a lot of love out into the divine universe, and I will be doing some surprise giveaways that day that I will just leave, and you'll find that out in a couple days, guys. So yes, we have Valentine's Day, kind of just moving down the line here. So we have an Aquarius new moon solar eclipse on the 15th. Very special day there, guys. I'm going to do a video all about those energies and what I think they'll mean for us. I did want to take a note here. I was researching. You want to be careful on Valentine's Day, guys, and you want to be careful on the new moon, because on that day we're going to have a very interesting aspect with Jupiter and Juno, okay? I will talk more about that in the Aquarius video and in the Scorpio video this month, and I will also talk about that in my new moon video. So if you're interested in that, you can do your own research, or you can just stand by, and I will definitely be coming out with some information there, okay? So we have the Chinese New Year on February 16th. We're going to be entering the year of the dog. So I have someone pretty close to me born in 1982, and there's other years as well, but so if you're born in 1982, you are year of the dog as well, but there are other years. It's very easy to find out your Chinese zodiac. I'm year of the boar. So, you know, some of you may have that in common with me. And others of you may have year of the dog. Now, year of the dog is a very loyal, you know, time. I believe that, you know, the Chinese zodiac is a little bit different than the Western astrology, but I'm going to be doing a little bit more research. I just know that loyalty and obedience, that comes up a lot with the Chinese zodiac year of the dog. And if you are a dog, if you are born in the year of the dog, you're a very loyal person as well, very a strong confidant, you know, just like a dog. It's very interesting, the symbolism there. So I wanted to mention that there. A lot of stuff going on for February, guys, and I'm just mentioning this because these are the shifts that we're going to be experiencing, right? So as we move on down, on the 17th, Mercury enters Pisces. Mercury is in Aquarius right now, guys, and he's been in Aquarius for a while, and he'll be there until the 17th. Now that's going to bring a lot of different aspects to our mental communication. It's going to bring a lot of, that's Mercury meeting the subconscious, right? So we're going to have a lot to do with our We're going to have a lot of work to do with our conscious and our subconsciouses. I might even try to squeeze in a video about that. I have a lot of videos to put out this month. And then, of course, after the 17th, we have the sun entering Pisces, okay? So this is going to be interesting, you guys, especially for me. You know, I'm a Pisces, so this energy, I'm trying to utilize this as much as I can. The fact that I'm just pretty much on a different world, my subconscious is very much being called. A lot of planets are going to be entering Pisces, right? And this, see, Pisces is all zodiac signs. Pisces is all zodiac signs combined into one sign. So something I like to say about Pisces is that whatever is going on with Pisces, you want to pay attention to, because that's what's going on in the universe is subconscious. So just because the sun's in Pisces, it technically means that the sun is everywhere, right? Venus is in Pisces. That means Venus is everywhere. So no matter if you're a Gemini or you're a Cancer or if you're a Taurus, the energy is affecting you because Pisces has a little bit of each sign in them. You know what I mean? So very, very interesting season to be coming up on. You know, I would say the same about Aquarius, because Aquarius stands for community, and a community is a group of people. It's so interesting how these astrology signs and how astrology kind of maps out the way that our universe truly is. So we have that 11th house and we have that 12th house. So I definitely wanted to bring out my mist headband for the water air energy. And I definitely wanted to speak a lot about emotional intellect. I'll be talking about that a little bit more in the Aquarius new moon video. But it's a lot of emotion, guys. I think a lot of us are really searching for emotional clarity right now. You know, we could be having a heavy emotional thoughts right now. And that's because of the energy that Aquarius and Pisces share. You know, Aquarius and Pisces are very strange zodiac signs. We're very mysterious. We hang out at the bottom of the zodiac wheel, just chilling in our different realms. You know, Aquarius are the aliens, Pisces are the fairies, the mermaids, anything mysterious, mythological, anything that has to do with fantasy. So when we enter these sort of realms, you know, our mental states and our perceptions can get a little skewed. So you might want to grab a Pisces friend or an Aquarius friend around this time and just, you know, observe them, not in a creepy analytical way, but just try to, you know, jive with them. And, you know, if you study or take note of what a Pisces and an Aquarius is going through right now, you can kind of relate that to the collective. You can kind of relate that to our subconscious as a whole. So, you know, guys, very interesting time here. Very interesting time indeed. We are reaching the end of a cycle. Come Aries season next month, guys, we are going to be experiencing the astrological new year. I can't wait to talk more about that in March. And as far as the astrology portion goes, that's all that I have for you there. And of course, there's more weird stuff to talk about, but it has more to do with just the readings that I'm doing this month. So as far as the readings, I am seriously so excited because, you know, I'm a Pisces, you know, all this weird energy is going on right now. Well, I'm going to give you guys straight up intuitive readings. These readings are going to be straight up channeled, and I'm so excited. And now, for those of you who don't know what that means, it means that there is no structure. And, you know, I'm very, very psychic, especially around these times, guys. I'm coming up on my solar return. I'm going to be on Earth for another year. So these things are very, very, I'm very affected by these things is what I'm trying to say. I'm actually going to light some sage here for the collective. I actually was so excited that I did not sage before my video, but now we will sage together. So go ahead and breathe this in, and since I'm a Pisces, this is definitely available for you. Anyone who's watching, if you just need, I just burnt my nail. If you need any extra cleansing, anything like that, then just let it soak in, guys, because it's very important to cleanse around these times because there's so much energy coming in and out of our subconscious that you really just want to stay in tune with your own energy. And you want to stay in tune, especially this has everything to do with our intellect. It has everything to do with our subconscious. It has everything to do with our emotions, right? Pisces and Aquarius. February is so Aquarius, Pisces, you know, and those energies are literally a little bit difficult to explain, okay? So the way that I'm gonna do it is explain it by being my very weird self. And I'm not gonna really rehearse anything or make anything structured, because that's not how Pisces and Aquarius are. I mean, sure, Aquarius is a structured person, sure. But as far as what they know, as far as their knowledge, as far as the way they live their daily life, they experience strange things, strange synchronicities, strange thoughts. And Pisces and Aquarius might not feel super strange, but people certainly observe us that way. And I love weird. I love being weird. I love being strange. So I'm going to have a lot of fun this month, guys, just straight up giving you I'm really going to dive into my intuition. So I have no idea what's going to happen in these videos, because I'm going to let the universe literally tap in and work with me. And I'm going to work with the universe, and I'm going to be doing a lot of spirituality. I'm going to really get heavy into the incense, heavy into my crystals and my rocks over here, maybe even with some candles. I mean, that's how potent these energies are this month. I really want to get creative and be just my natural Pisces self. I have Mercury in Aquarius. I have Mercury in Venus. Venus entered Pisces, so I'll be working with that Venus collective love and beautiful energy. Anything can happen, guys. I have no idea. So you're in for a surprise. I want to really tap into your guys' subconscious. That's what I want to call these readings. They're very channeled from the universe, freestyle. They're very subconscious. So I just want to know. I think actually I'm going to save that for March. That's what my mind was thinking about for March. But for this month, very channeled, intuitive messages. Because what I didn't mention yet is Aquarius is the 12th house of Pisces. Pisces is the 12th house on the zodiac wheel. They're number 12. We only have 12 zodiac signs, and I know that there's that 13th zodiac sign. I don't really follow that. I just follow the 12 houses of the universe, right? So the zodiac sign behind you is always your 12th house, because the zodiac sign that you are is always your first house. So Pisces is my first house, and if you move back one, then you find yourself in Aquarius. So Aquarius and I have a very interesting relationship. I can always talk very strangely with an Aquarius. We have very strange and intellectual conversations, and there's even a little bit of hidden emotion behind the conversations. And I don't know if that's just because I'm a Pisces, or if it's because I have a Capricorn rising, or if it's because see, Capricorn is Aquarius's 12th house. So when I get with an Aquarius, it gets very otherworldly. It gets very subconscious. It gets very in that realm. It's hard to explain. So welcome to my world, guys. I'm going to be really using that 12th house energy of Aquarius. The sun is going to be in Aquarius as I do these videos. So I really want to shed awareness on the spirituality of things, the creativity of things. It's all about using your imagination. So you're going to see that through me this month, and how I literally, usually I have some sort of structure or some sort of theme, and I love a good theme. But this month, the theme is to not have a theme. And it's to really just freestyle and see what messages come up with you guys. And, I won't know until until the cards come out and show me. And I like that, because that's usually how I read my own tarot anyways. I just kind of ask Spirit what's going on, and then I just kind of let the messages fall out, and then almost instantly I am aware of what Spirit is trying to say. So if you're into that kind of thing, then you've reached the right video. And I just want to wish Aquarius and the February Pisces a very happy birthday this month, you guys, and everyone a happy Valentine's Day. And also, congratulations to Aries and Aquarius. Once again, shout out to my Aquarius and Aries followers. You guys had the most likes. You guys had the most views. So keep in tune for your video. I will definitely be pulling some extra cards for you guys to reveal some hidden energies for you. So you guys get kind of a little treat there. But for everyone else, don't worry. There's definitely going to be, some surprises in there for you as well. So guys, that is what's going on. A lot of mysterious energy, even more mysterious in March. Really excited to do those videos after my solar return has passed, things like that. But I think that's it. I think that's it for the intro video. And other than that, buckle up, you guys. We are in a rocket. I'm imagining us in a rocket right now. We are about to blast off and we are about to be abducted to a different realm where we can get some of the most amazing messages from spirit. So, guys, I hope you're ready. Buckle up, like I said, and enjoy your reading. See ya.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
Hi, Pisces. Oh my, we have so much to talk about, guys. First of all, happy birthday to those of you who are born in February. Like, seriously, I don't know if you guys can feel the energy, but I can definitely feel the Pisces energy. We have Venus in Pisces, guys, and Mercury's entering Pisces on the 17th. And of course, the sun is entering Pisces on the 19th. I'm like trying to contain myself right now, but you know, most of us Pisces are feeling that energy already. We're like feeling the waters return. It's like we've been fish out of water all fucking year long, and it is time for us to come out and play. And a lot of people are gonna be coming out of the woodworks for help spiritually. You know, Pisces, we do very well around these confusing times. It's so interesting when the world gets chaotic, Pisces gets calm and bliss, and when we're getting chaotic, the world seems to be blissful. So that's the glory of having those two opposite signs. Now, you see, these are going to be very special birthdays because we have Neptune in our house. I'm not sure if Neptune was there last year or not, but Neptune is there now, and that's our ruling planet. Speaking of ruling planets, though, guys, we are traditionally ruled by Jupiter, along with Sagittarius. And I just wanted to briefly mention to you in the beginning of your video about Jupiter going retrograde in March. Okay, on March 8th, Jupiter is going to be the planet that goes retrograde. And that means that the planet kind of slows down and it appears to move backwards. And that can like spiritually affect us on Earth. It kind of like energetically affects us. And see, Jupiter is the biggest planet in the zodiac. It's the biggest planet in our solar system. So for this to go retrograde, you know, this is going to bring a lot of expansion to our past. And let me tell you, Pisces, oh man, let me light this incense first of all, just to get some like aromatherapy or whatever they call that. Oh, Pisces. So many of these readings this month are literally about like new love and like soulmates coming in. Okay, so we'll get to the tarot part very soon. I just wanted you to know that there's a lot going on. We have Venus in our sign, so this is the goddess of love, adding attraction and love to our lives, and it's about damn time. So other than that Jupiter retrograde, which I'm gonna try, the reason why I'm mentioning that in February is because my birthday is in March. My birthday is March 5th. So I don't know if I'll be sitting down with you guys early March or not. I have no idea when I'll be talking to you. It really depends on everything that's going on. I usually talk to you around, you know, now, around the 15th. So if I talk to you March 15th, that means Jupiter has been done retrograde, and, you know, I want to talk to you before that just so that you can kind of prepare for that, okay? Because, you know, we are ruled by Jupiter traditionally. A lot of us are really pro Neptune. We love Neptune, but you know, we're also ruled by Jupiter as well. So I kind of wanted to mention that. So as far as the astrology portion of our reading, Pisces, we are going through 6th house energy and 12th house energy. So how about that eclipse January 31st? How did you guys deal with that? You know, that was in Leo. We have the North Node in our 6th house of lifestyle and of health and of service to others. That's the 6th house. Now, the 6th house is usually ruled by Virgo, our opposite sign. But our 6th house is Leo. So we had a full moon there, you guys. And every full moon, you know, it kind of symbolizes completions and new beginnings. And for us, that happened in our area, our lifestyle, you know, our health. So there's we could be, doing things to improve our health. I know on that day I took like an Epsom bath and I did all these things healthy wise, and I was really thinking about my health a lot, and I still am, and if you're a Pisces who's been thinking about your health, it's just because of that sixth house energy going on in Leo. We had a full moon there. So new beginnings and endings, certain things that no longer serve us health wise ending. And this is our lifestyle. Okay, the sixth house is all about lifestyle. So there's so many different ways that, you know, our lifestyles can play into effect, So it's everything about the way we live, how you live in Pisces, because that's where the full moon was. And the full moon happened on January 31st. And since it happened on the last day of January, it kind of carried into February. So the first couple of weeks of February, which we're kind of finishing up, we're kind of entering into the last couple of weeks of February, which is our season. Woo, woo, woo. So, we might have been focusing a lot on our lifestyles and what it is that we can change, what it is that no longer serves us when it comes to the way we live and the way that we're of service to other people, okay? Now, what I really want to talk to you about is this eclipse happening tomorrow in our 12th fucking house, okay, Pisces? We are the 12th house. The 12th house has everything to do with your subconscious, has everything to do with your dreams, has everything to do with spirituality. That's us. But see, our 12th house is Aquarius. Our 6th house is Leo. Our 12th house is Aquarius. So this is subconscious dreams and goals and friends and community. And so we could be thinking, how can I connect more with the people around me? Because this is a new moon. The full moon already happened. The next full moon will be in Virgo, opposite of us. The next full moon in March, I'll probably talk a little bit more about that in March. But the next full moon is going to be in our 7th house of relationships. So you want to really keep an eye on anything changing in the relationship department, because there's going to be certain new beginnings and endings in our relationships with other people. Romantic relationships, friendships, business relations. This is relationships and partnerships, okay? But before that energy, we're going to go to the 12th house energy. And it's not a full moon, it's a new moon. And this new moon is in Aquarius. So this is a time for us to set intentions for our future. The new moon is a bit like a seed, right? That's why when we go outside during the new moon, we can't see the new moon. For the next few days, you're not going to be able to see the moon until about maybe the 17th, when there's just a small little sliver, the little crescent, you know what I mean? So the moon is going to be hidden. And that's kind of an energetic way for the universe to say, hey guys, the moon is hidden underground. What would you like to water this energy with, right? I'm going to record a video tomorrow talking about this eclipse and pulling a card for each 12 signs. So if you want to check me out tomorrow, maybe we can talk a bit more about that eclipse. But as far as that eclipse goes for us Pisces, it has everything to do with our 12th house subconscious. And when you go through a 12th house eclipse, like Virgo went through a 12th house eclipse last month in January when it was Leo. Leo is their 12th house, and our 12th house is Aquarius. So it's kind of like our turn to have our subconscious eclipsed, which is just perfect to happen before all this energy comes in to Pisces. Like, I know you guys feel it too, that you're just being called by the universe, right? Well, before all of this happens, we get a completely clean slate. So, a lot of emotions might stir up within the next couple of days, because a lot of things are going to become clear finally. The subconscious is a very gnarly place. Like, Pisces, I know you guys understand the subconscious, because we are the 12th house of the universe. We are the universe's subconscious. So we understand those hidden energies, right? We're the last zodiac sign. So there's also a lot here about completions and new beginnings too in our very universe, because that's what we symbolize. Pisces is all 12 signs. So there's a bit of everything going on, and I think we're a bit used to that. But we are going to see what the cards have to say. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that subconscious energy tomorrow, and then that 6th house energy, and I wanted to talk to you about Neptune and Jupiter. So we covered that. If you guys have any questions about any of that, I'm always here. But for now, I would just like to focus my energy on Pisces. Universe, please allow the right messages to come out for Pisces and allow me the ability to communicate them to these Pisces that watch my videos on Pisces Priestess channel. I pray that these messages are relatable and helpful to the Pisces that watch my video, and I pray that they are accurate. Please grant me the ability to communicate and interpret these messages correctly. So I pray that, and another thing, universe, is that these messages are completely free. So anything that you want to talk to us about, we are open and we are ready to receive the messages from Spirit. So, okay guys, let's see here what is coming out for Pisces. Pisces, February 2018. What is Pisces? What can we talk to Pisces about? Okay, first card out. Here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. Yes! Oh my god. Okay, so much energy for this. Literally, the sun is coming. Okay, the sun is so close to Pisces energy. Like, oh my god. Okay, let's just wait here. What's on the bottom? Ace of Pentacles. Yes, yes, yes. Like, okay, a lot of grounded happiness, and wow. Okay, I just want to keep shuffling and see what else comes up for Pisces. Oh my god, like, we literally have the sun card, you guys. Like it doesn't get much happier than that. And now, okay. Alright, we got the star card coming out. We got Libra chilling over here in the cut, so a lot of justice. We got us at the bottom of the deck, so this is already so spiritual. So, alright, I want to talk a little bit. Wow, okay, this is a little trippy. And now I expected our reading to get a little trippy, guys, because our time is now, and this is our birthdays we're talking about here. So this is how crazy this actually is, because the other day when I be reading tarot all the time and stuff. So the other day when I was literally thinking about tarot, I was thinking about how cool it would be for the sun, the star, and the moon. Like, I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but I don't think there's really any other energy. I mean, like, I just want to show you guys how beautiful these energies are together. Like, this is literally the solar system right here. We literally have the star, the sun, and the moon. The sun and the moon and the star. Like, this card was on the bottom of the deck. So this is kind of like an underlying energy. This is our card. This is our ruling card. And then we have Pisces and Aquarius energy, right? So this is Aquarius energy for February, and like this, the sun is, like, I literally just feel this so much that I'm not even like diving in and interpreting it. So I gotta really chill out here and like focus, because I just literally know what this means, but some of you guys might, need a little bit of an interpretation. So what this is basically saying is that the sun is coming out for us. The sun is moving into Pisces. The sun is moving through Aquarius and through Pisces. When we experience our birthdays, we're experiencing a solar return. Now the sun card, like, literally, this is just so cool. The star, the moon, the sun, this is like the whole universe right here in tarot form. And it's just literally so badass. Like, so the sun symbolizes warmth and positivity. I actually got this card for Tarot Tuesday. So, this is a happy time for everyone. And, I'm so humble. Like, Pisces is so humble. When I start feeling this happy energy, I just want to give it away to somebody else, because I don't feel right. You know what I mean? But, things might be changing for us, Pisces. Like, it really might be time for us to just kind of sit and marinate in these energies. I mean, like, I literally just like almost feel like crying or something, because the universe is showing, Spirit is literally communicating with us right now to try to show us that the stars are aligning for us. The sun, the moon, it's all aligning for us. And we really want to take this opportunity to really work with the sun when it comes to our awareness. Work with the stars, the stars and the moon at night. If you can, come Pisces season, make sure you're looking out at the stars so much, because Pisces is the universe, Pisces is the last zodiac sign, and the universe needs our energy right now. We need to be working with the universe. And speaking of that, the We have communication with the universe card. This is also a new love card. All right, but we'll get into that energy in just a minute here. This is just profound. The stars are aligning. This has everything to do with our dreams. This is a wish coming true. So you guys can literally wish on a star right now. This is a wish coming true for Pisces, and just happiness, vitality, warmth, sunshine, light. You know, this is the new moon. The new moon in Aquarius, the sun and the moon. So this energy might be really taken off tomorrow on the 15th when the sun and the moon are in Aquarius. I think that's what this is saying. So very, very special message here to come out, you guys. Like literally just so freaking beautiful. Like the sun is literally on the way. Happiness like that you've never even experienced, Pisces. Like so fucking happy. You know, to the point where you feel like this little naked child on this horse, and the sun is just beaming, and it's just sunflowers, you know. And I just love that this Aquarius card came out, because this is Aquarius season. The sun in Aquarius right now, and the sun making its way through Aquarius, and on the 18th, the sun is going to enter Pisces. So, you know, I just think this energy is so beautiful. And I think our wishes are coming true, you guys. I don't think it. I know that our wishes and our dreams are coming true. Like, you better get ready, all right? Because we are so humble that we really don't ask for much. We really don't ask the universe for as much. Like, you know, everybody else. I watch a lot of videos for Pisces, and they're talking about how magical we are. People really do see how magical we are. We are very, very powerful and very magical, and that magic is increasing right now with Neptune, and with all these energies entering Pisces. We are even gaining more magical power, and we would be fools, and I don't even use that word a lot, but we would be straight up fools not to use this energy. I mean, the sun, the stars, and the moon are all rooting for Pisces right now. They're shining for us. All these energies shine. The stars shine, the sun shines, the moon shines. So, you know, we're being asked to shine right along with it. They're shining for us. Why not shine for them? You know? Another thing that I see here is the sun and the moon are opposite energies. This is masculine and feminine energy. So this is like a divine union as well. Like, this is so beautiful. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to name our video, because it's literally just starting out so powerful. I'm going to leave these cards out because I believe they're going to have a lot to do with our video. So I'm going to leave the star and the sun, like, and the moon. Now let's take a little look here at this new love opportunity, okay? Because there's this new cup being offered to Pisces, and if you think about it, this little fish here, this is us. That little fish, I love to think about that as us. So this man, this is a new emotional opportunity. This guy, he was just chilling, you know, he was about to take a drink out of this cup, and then boop, this little fish popped out. So this is communicating. This is me. This is like us, our Pisces fish. This is communicating with it, one of our fish, because you know we have those two fish swimming in opposite directions, right? So this month we really need to focus our emotional communication. This is emotion, and see, we're good with emotion. We thrive when it comes to emotion. So we have these new emotions here. I mean, it's our birthday, guys. It's coming up on Pisces' birthday. So all of a sudden there's going to be these new opportunities coming in. These new love opportunities, these new emotions. For some of you, it's not a new love, but it's just new feelings coming in out of nowhere. I mean, come on now, the sun, the star, the moon. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's already making me feel the feels, okay? So a lot of new emotion flooding in, and this is synchronicities. So Pisces, pay attention to the synchronicities that you see in February and in March, because the synchronicities are going to be like bow, 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 444, 333, 222, 1111, 66, like all these, whatever your personal numbers are with the universe. I think not even just with numbers, but the universe is really going to be, this is my card for communication with the universe, and which is basically synchronicities. So you want to really, you know, pay attention to that, because the universe is going to be trying to communicate with you just all the time, every day, like consciously and subconsciously, like whoa. Okay, now if this is a new love opportunity, then I really want to, you know, this could be with a Leo, because the Leo card's here, and we have the Libra card underneath that as well. So some of you are directly involved with Libra or Leo. And for others of you who are not involved with a Leo, then there's just justice coming in for you. Justice in all areas: mental justice, emotional justice, physical justice, financial justice. Like literally, this looks like a universal justice for Pisces coming in. And if you're not dealing with a new love from a Leo or something like that, this is strong emotion, because this is the Strength card, right, with the Page of Cups. So new, strong emotions coming in for Pisces come February. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less, because we have all this energy just flowing in from the universe. Okay, so this is new, strong emotions, strong communication with the universe this month. Okay, strong communication with the divine, with the beloved, with the universe, with the stars, the moon, the sun, like everything. Strong emotions this month. And I spent a lot of time this month talking to all the zodiac signs about these strong emotions. And for every different sign, I had a different emotion come up, because I'm a very strong empath. So when I see the cards, I open myself up to the interpretation of it. And for some people, I really had to talk them through this emotion coming in. But for you, I don't really feel the need to prepare you for this strong emotion, because you've been wanting this. You've been missing this, Pisces. You miss the sun. You've been missing the stars. You've been missing the moon. And the whole universe is aligning for you. And that's going to initiate a lot of strong emotions coming out, in justice. Like we have a Taurus. We have all the main zodiacs coming out. We have Taurus. Like literally, this is kind of nuts here. Like we literally have a Taurus. And this is new love from a Leo, or from a Taurus, or from a Libra, or from a Sagittarius. Like, I'm not lying. All these energies just literally showed up, and they were literally right underneath each other. So a lot of people coming out for Pisces right now: a Leo, a Taurus, a Libra, a Sagittarius. Now, if these aren't people, then this is new emotion coming in, learning from your emotion, because the Taurus card is traditional, right? This means learning, and this person is kind of preaching. And then there's these two people beneath kind of learning and listening. So that could be our two fish. Learning this month a lot spiritually. This is kind of the High Priestess. Some people compare this card to the High Priestess. And so we might have justice coming in a certain situation with a Taurus, or with a Sagittarius, or a Libra, or something. There's something going on with, like, these are major arcana. And that's very powerful. So we have Aquarius, we have Pisces, we have Leo twice. We have Taurus, Libra, and Sagittarius. And then here we are over here just chilling, trying to just work on ourselves, work on our own values. We're creating money out of nothing. And what do you know? Here comes Capricorn. So I do see this as a Capricorn energy, but guys, this is the devil as well. So this came up from a few people, and it's coming up as an attachment that some of us have. Okay, a lot going on here. You're just going to have to bear with me, because there's a lot of energy to kind of explain. I told y'all this is going to be an intuitive channeled message. So what I see here is that some of us are holding on tightly to this, it's like a toxic situation. It's like a subconscious, like, chained energy. Almost like a karmic situation. Like we might have karma with a certain person, and we're stuck here, staying here, like literally attached to it physically, attached to it subconsciously. Some of us could be attached to a Capricorn energy, but we're attached to some sort of darkness, to the point where we are actually becoming this energy as well. So you look at all this beautiful on the table. Do you really want to stay attached? Do you really want to hold on to this energy? Because if you've been holding on to this energy because you didn't know there was better, or because you didn't know what was in store for you, well, please watch this reading and see that the sun is in store for you, the stars, the moon, this new love with literally a Leo, a Taurus, a Libra, a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, another Pisces. Like, pick Pisces. When Pisces, and you see, I don't know if I like this or if I hate this, but when Pisces is doing good, when we are feeling ourselves, when it's our birthdays, why do everybody and their mama want to come and talk to us? it's like I am so sick of being used by people and like being drained by people. Like, don't come around just cuz I'm always popping. Like, what you mean? I'm always popping. But when the universe pops for me, even though I'm like, and I speak for all Pisces, I believe. Like, I don't know if you guys feel like this, but it's like people go ghost on us in our life and expect us to just be chilling there, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're very forgiving people. We're very loving people, but when we've had enough, we've had enough. And let me tell you, when a Pisces is mad at you or when they are over you, it hurts. Like, I've only dated one Pisces before in my life, and it took like everything for me to get away from that person. It was just too much. You know, it's like a Pisces carries with them the entire ocean, the entire galaxy, the whole universe. You know, we just open ourselves up. We're just like seriously kind and open hearted. And the universe knows that about us. So it knows that these certain energies like this try to come in and drain us and karmically manipulate us. Certain addictions, some of you, this could be coming up as an addiction, and that for those of you who need to hear that, you know, I trust that you that's for you. But others of you, it's just something else. You know, addiction comes in many forms. It doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol. It can be a person, it can be a situation, it can be a place. With us, it could be an emotion. Okay, so there's toxic emotions. There's a partnership that we feel chained to and attached to. So I don't know about that, guys, but that's coming up briefly. And then we have this Ace of motherfucking Cups, new love. Okay, this is new love. This is coming up this month, and I think it's just because this is Pisces season, literally flooding in, like cup over fucking floweth. You know, this is the card that comes up for people who haven't been feeling emotion, like they've been emotionally guarded. They've been holding their emotion in for a long time. And see, you can only do that for so long. Even this big ass cup. Even this big ass cup can overflow sometimes. So when you are keeping your subconscious emotions kind of pent up. Now, I don't know if this is for you, Pisces. This is just like in general. But, you know, even Pisces are capable of holding in too much emotion, you know, because we have enough emotion for everyone. Look at all these zodiac signs on the table. Like, it's because we're all a little bit of everything. And so when you are the 12th house of the universe, like Pisces, you take a little bit of each zodiac sign, and it's like you have to, we are the ultimate empaths of the universe. Like, we can literally feel everything around us because we are everything around us. People think we're narcissistic when we say that. Like, nah, B. Like, I'm literally just all the zodiac signs. I can't help that. You call me fake, you call me bipolar, you call me all these earthly things, but really, you just don't understand the fact that I am literally all things. And when you're all things, you know, people can identify with you, but you can't identify with them. Like, all these energies on the table, they can find a little bit of themselves in us. But can we find a little bit of ourselves in them? Right, Pisces? I hope some of y'all understand that, because I literally live life like that. And so, a lot of emotion, and what I'm trying to say is that, Pisces, you know how we do that thing where we feel emotion very, very, very strongly, right? And we don't try to hide our emotion, but we care a lot about other people. And we put other people's emotion before ours. So when we do that, yeah, it's very kind and humble of us. But then we wind up with all this flow. And that's why Pisces is so spiritual, because we're constantly alchemizing with the emotion in the universe, right? Pisces knows how the stars feel. Pisces knows how the moon feels. Pisces knows how the sun feels. And everything beneath those energies too. All the zodiac wheel, the whole universe. And yeah, it's heavy for us, but we like that. That's what we're meant to be. That's why we're here, because someone has to do it. Someone has to handle this emotion. So what I'm trying to say is that we don't express all of our emotion 100% of the time. We can't, because we know that not many people can handle it. So even when we're sad, even when we do express ourselves emotionally, it's almost never to full capacity, which leaves us feeling emotionally constipated. So it's like, damn, I'm expressing myself, but I still don't feel like I'm getting anything across. I still feel like there's so much more, and it's because our emotion never stops. We don't even know where it starts or begins because we're those two fish constantly swimming in the cycle of emotion, constantly swimming in the cycle of the ocean. So this card could be coming up for some of us. It's coming up for my ass like that because I've spent a lot of time feeling emotionally blocked as well. I think a lot of us just, it's not anybody's fault. Like we just have been, to be honest with you. Like Pisces has just been going through a lot, so we've just been kind of putting our emotions on hold for other people, places, and things. And now that it's Pisces season, just like for everybody else, you know, I've been preaching all day long about how Pisces season is going to come in and allow this free flowing emotion. And I don't know how everybody's going to deal with that. But for us, I think it's going to be beneficial. We're finally going to be back in the water, you know, we're going to be feeling these and even if we're around like certain situations that aren't emotional, we're still going to be able to tap into those emotions through the sun, through the stars, through the moon, which is why I think the stars, the sun, and the moon came up for us right away in the beginning of this reading. Like, I feel so powerful about that sun, the star, and the moon. Like, I'm not moving that from my desk. I'm keeping that there for a long time because I want to know what the deeper meaning is there. And I just think it's ebb and flow I just think it's flow. It's literally connection, collective connection, and that's what Pisces is about. So as far as these emotions, these new emotions coming in, I mean, bring it on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm seriously ready to feel. Like, that's how I get clarity. I don't know if you guys can say the same. Like, I literally get my clarity from emotion. And when I spend time away from my feelings, it does not. I have a Capricorn rising. I have a Taurus moon. So I'm all about that earth. But I still have a Pisces sun. So at the end of the day, I'm aware of my emotion. And it doesn't matter if I try to, you know, logically explain them away or ground them. Like, they're always there. I literally always feel. Always. Like, 100% of the time, I might not be acting like I feel. I might not show you my feelings. But deep down, I'm like literally an empath. I can feel everything all the time. I can feel the squirrel that's a mile away climbing down a tree right now. I can feel every little microscopic thing in the universe right now. That little fly on the wall over, like, all of it. And that's how sensitive Pisces is. So this is just new emotion flowing in February, and I'd be willing to guess that it's around Pisces season in a few days when the sun enters Pisces. And also, this is the new love card, guys. And you know what? I don't even think most of us are even worried about love anymore. Like, we literally are just going through so much. It's become more about our emotions now. It's become more about our emotional strength. Because Pisces, you know, we go through a lot. And relationships take a very great toll on us. So we learn that about ourselves over time. You know, when we're younger, sometimes we don't understand it fully, but when we get more mature and as we grow emotionally, we figure it out that, oh wow, like, when I get in relationships, I have to give way too much of myself, and it starts to get unappealing to where we just kind of retreat back into our own solitude, more of this kind of energy. It's like, don't get it twisted, Pisces is this too. Like, we can do this energy as well. We can do it all. We can be grounded, we can be passionate, we can be intellectual, we can be watery. We're more at home in this energy, but see, the water takes the shape of its container. That's something that I always say. So if you pour me into a container, I'm just going to mutate into whatever it is at the time. Now see, we can struggle a little bit from an identity crisis because of that, because it's like, damn, like, am I this way because of you? Going back to that devil situation, like, am I literally turning in to this because of you? Like, look at these people, they have horns now and shit because of this, like, evil situation. So you want to be careful of the toxic situations that you're in, Pisces, because, you know, they're going to get even more intense with all these new emotions that you're feeling. Now, and I said the whole thing about love with Pisces because I'm literally not even really, I don't even see this as a love card. Like, for everybody else, I'm like, ooh, new love. But for us, I'm like, oh my God, emotions flowing. But let me quit playing, because for some of y'all, this really is new love. We have 2 new love cards on the table. Don't be like me and try to ignore it. you're trying to, I'm trying to ignore the discussion of it, but for some of you guys, this is really coming in. I can't deny that we have two new love cards on the table. And sometimes when I do these videos, the energy that I have is actually, like I said, Pisces takes the shape of its container. So when I do these videos, when I record for, Gemini, all the 12 signs, sometimes things happen to me and it's a sign from the universe. Like earlier in the Scorpio video, I saw a white bird flying outside my window, and then they got this card, and then I seen this white bird, and I knew that it was a sign from the universe. So I'm all about synchronicities, which is exactly what this card is, synchronicities. So there's a certain synchronicity happening here that has to do with new love. And what I'm trying to say is that I'm literally focused more on the emotion than I am the fact that this is a love. So some of you could be in emotional situations with a lover, and it's like you're not seeing it as love because it's just overwhelming emotionally. Like a lot of the overwhelming emotion on the table, Pisces, but we are fish. So why would we get scared? We need to be the last people getting scared right now. The only way we're gonna get scared is because things are literally getting so good. It's like we're wondering if this is like too good to be true. But who gives a shit? Like if it's too good to be true, then it'll end someday. But I think we really just need to live in the moment right now and literally just live it day by day. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. And if there's anybody that can do that, it's a fish. Even if we swim in opposite directions, yes, we have one fish that swims one way and the other fish that swims the other, but that's called duality, and it's actually a blessing. So do what you will with this love opportunity. But if some of you are really looking for love, or Venus is in Pisces, guys, so some of you are really gaining attraction towards other people right now, and it's really, really, I hope you guys be careful what you wish for type shit, because right now we're very powerful. We're always powerful, but right now, emotions are coming in from the universe, and Pisces thrives with that energy. So you want to be careful what you wish for, because you could wish for a flying sock, like a crazy ass thing. Like, I don't even know, something real crazy, and then you're going to turn around and it's going to be there. And you're going to be like, what? I didn't know this would ever exit my imagination. I was just dreaming about this. Nah, Pisces, this is your world. And it's time that you own up to your manifesting abilities. Like, and it's interesting that we have these two cards over here chilling by each other just like this, because we have the strength to create anything that we want. We literally have the strength. This don't gotta be just a Leo. This is strength. This is the strength card. It comes up for strength. And it's interesting. We have the sun. Leo's ruled by the sun. So we are just literally working on ourselves. And Pisces, let me tell you, when we do this, this is when everyone and their mama comes to hang out with us. Friends, families, lovers, just opportunities. We just get overwhelmed with abundance when we're working on ourselves, because people can feel when we remove our energy from them. People can feel when we are directing our attention in magic. It's like even the universe gets jealous sometimes when we direct our attention somewhere else. Really. Even the angels, even the sun and the moon get jealous when Pisces isn't directing their magic towards them. So, by all means, you want to work on yourself. You want to work on your own personal strength and your own finances, your own creativity, your own value. But there's a lot here as well, Pisces. Now, what was going on here is that we had the Ace of Cups, and then underneath that was the Three of Swords. So it looks like some of us could be going through a certain heartbreaking situation in February. I mean, that's what the cards are saying here, the Three of Swords. So this is like mental, swords are mental energy. So we could be thinking about some sort of third-party situation, or some sort of really mentally exhausting situation. Like mentally we've been betrayed or heartbroken, and we're really thinking about this heartbreak. But literally this comes up, there's new love, right? And then this heartbreaking situation. So I don't think that's a coincidence, Pisces. I believe that there's, like, the universe is coming in. This is also healing. Water is very healing. So any pain that we've been through, in February, any pain that we ever go through, you know, come on, Pisces, be honest. Don't the universe always have your back too? Like, we don't have to be afraid to admit that. You know, I'm admitting it to acknowledge it, to thank it, to be grateful for it, not to brag or to boast. I'm just being honest, being truthful. You know, whenever we experience something painful, the universe comes in eventually to help us heal from it. It might take a long time, but the universe comes in. So I think it's interesting that we have a heartbreaking situation here connected with this new emotion, right? You know, another thing is, because this is going to be different for all of us, but this new emotion that we feel could actually break our heart. Like, I've been feeling that a lot lately, like literally, like I'm about to just explode, like not in a bad way, just like there's not enough space in me. I'm not big enough for all these feelings. But Pisces, you know, the universe doesn't put you through anything that it can't get you through. So if this isn't a heartbreaking situation, if this isn't a situation where your heart's breaking, then it's just emotion coming in so heavy that it actually, like, you know, you can feel it in the center of you. Like, you feel it, and it's heavy. You can feel your heart chakra just like literally filling up with water, kind of. And for others of you, this is just healing this heartbreak. I know a lot of Pisces are heartbroken right now, and they're dealing with situations falling apart and situations really coming to a completion. And Pisces do not like to give up. Like, we love with our entire hearts. Like, when we walk away from a situation, we got metaphorical bruises and scratches, and we are beat the hell up emotionally because we just allow ourselves to go through a tremendous amount of pain before we actually come to the emotional realization. Like, see, we have to come to the emotional realization that certain things come to ends. You know, we don't give up easily. We have huge hearts, like huge. We have the heart of the universe. Our hearts beat for everyone. So there isn't anyone that will turn away. We don't even turn away energies like this. We'll hold on to an energy like that because we understand, and we don't want you to be alone with your pain. But you want to be careful about sacrificing yourself, because everybody, all the tarot readings are talking about Pisces just not doing that martyr thing, you know, not sacrificing ourselves so much, because, you know, we don't want to. It's beautiful, right? How beautiful is it to be given the sun and the stars and the moon and literally just give that away to the next person? It says a lot about our character, but, you know, and it's hurting me to even say, but I'm channeling for the universe right now. And I'll have to watch this later to hear the message for myself. But, you know, we got to keep some of that shine for ourselves now, because we've been through hell, okay, for the past 6-7 years. Even the universe knows that Pisces has been through hell. Why do you think the universe is giving us all this great things, this beautiful message? Why do you think we're feeling better? You know, that doesn't just happen out of the blue. It happens for a reason. I know you can feel it, Pisces, that the universe is sorry, you know, but we had to go, and I'm like getting emotional here. We had to go through that to become stronger, to become, you know, more aware of how things really are in our life. We have grown so much over the past 6-7 years, and I know that because, you know, astrologers know that even in the sky there was some really harsh, nasty aspects being placed on Pisces. You know, we were the south node, and just all these things. You know, we had Saturn squaring our sun. Like, things are finally lifting. Can you feel it? They're lifting and they're getting lighter. That's not you just trying to be your happy. Like, we have rose-colored glasses, okay? Whatever. You know, people make fun of us for that, but we do. We have rose-colored glasses because we like to see the good in situations. Sue me. Why don't you try it instead of being a miserable bitch? Like, there's nothing wrong with seeing the light in a situation. Like, that's how we roll. And other signs don't get it. Like, they think that we're not smart. They think that we're naive. No, we're actually really wise, and we're really kind. So we like to paint situations beautifully because we are kind. You know, we are a lot like God, Pisces. Like, I don't mean to say that in like a weird, like egotistical way. I say this with the least ego that I can, and I pray that you feel me. Like, there's this quote that I read about Pisces, and it says that Pisces is the most like God. The universe created Pisces so that someone could understand God. And isn't that beautiful? Like, I literally read that somewhere, and after I read that quote, it was just so beautiful to me. I might have to put that quote in the comments so that you guys can read it, and so that your perception can change as well. So there's a lot going on, and I'm channeling like so much for you guys, and I don't want these videos to be super long, but we still have a little bit of time. And I got these cards in my hand still. So new love, healing the heartbreak. If you guys go through a breakup, there's going to be this even better relationship waiting for you, and it could be with any of these signs on the table. I mean, it could be with the very sun. Some of us are in relationships with the sun or the stars or the moon. Some of us are in relationships with these collective beings. Now, after there was the Ace of Cups and the Three of Swords, and then we have the Tower. Okay, I'm at the point where I don't even care about this tower. Like, I am not afraid of this tower like I used to be. I done accepted that things are falling apart in at least some form or some way. Emotionally, you know, as Pisces, something is always falling apart with us. I mean, what do you expect when you're doing so much for other people, and when you're like literally the binds and the backbone of certain emotional situations? Well, when you are such a martyr, when you're such a sacrificial being, when you're so kind and unconditional, well, things are bound to fall apart for you. Sometimes we allow these things to happen to us so that they don't happen to other people. That's why we hang on sometimes to toxic energies, because we know that if we were to randomly leave, you know, we literally identify so much with other people's pain. Like, shit, this heartbreak might not even be our own. These emotions might not even be our own. It's hard to tell sometimes, isn't it, Pisces, if this is our shit or if it's someone else's shit. And to be honest, we're so kind that we don't even care half of the time. So as far as this tower goes, I'm just going to trust the universe that whatever falls apart in my life over these next few months, like, look, it's our birthdays. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Pisces are usually pretty stressed out around their birthday. And I think it's because we're just feeling so much energy. And for once, the attention is on us. For once, the sun is shining for us. And we literally don't feel comfortable with that because we're so used to being that sun shining on someone else. So, you know, we get really stressed out. We don't really expect much for our birthdays. We're really humble. We're all about what we can do for other people usually. That's when we strive. That's when we, like, thrive. That's when we feel our best, is when we're helping other people emotionally, and we're being kind and loving other people. So as far as this tower, you know, this is probably going to happen February, during some of our birthdays, during some of these, you know, some of these changes. This tower moment is going to happen. But you want to know something, Pisces? Yeah, everything's falling down here, right? And it looks kind of scary, right? People want us to be afraid of this, but I embrace this tower because I trust that whatever falls apart in my life was meant to crumble. Pisces, like I was saying, with these energies, sometimes we hold on, and you know, Pisces is going to be the last motherfucker out of a burning building. If you know, metaphorically, okay? I'm not speaking realistically here. I'm speaking metaphorically and spiritually to you right now. If there was a burning building, Pisces would be the last one out of that building, because we're more about making sure other people are okay. And what I mean also by that on a deeper level is that even if shit is getting chaotic, even if, you know, Pisces will stick through it because we're fish, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we're resilient. We'll swim away. We're a lot more powerful than what we even believe. Like, we are in these physical bodies. We're walking around dressed up as humans, but we're not. So whatever falls apart, it's because the universe literally had to come in and say, Pisces, look, honey, I love you, Pisces. You're one of my strongest soldiers, but girl, sometimes you challenge me, and I'm the universe. I'm trying to align things for you, and you're not letting go of a certain situation. You're not letting go of a certain person, place, or thing. You're holding on so tight to it. And let me tell you, you're a match for me, says the universe. The universe is saying,
sometimes when you resist me, Pisces, it actually works. I think a lot of people do that to the universe. But when Pisces does it, it's like, damn, since we're all the zodiac signs, we got to be careful resisting the universe. Wouldn't you rather flow with the universe like this? Flow with the universe, communicate with the universe. I always feel my best when I'm on the same page as the universe, because I can feel when I'm not on the same page as the universe, because it feels a lot like this. So, this tower is going to be different for all of us, but I want to talk about what's right underneath the tower, which is this Nine of Cups, this wish coming true. Some of us, just like Scorpio's reading, some of us are actually making a certain wish for something to like end and grow and transform, because the tower is all about transformation, right? So some of us have this emotional wish, like this is a card of just being surrounded by our emotion and feeling emotionally content. Like all we want, like when Pisces makes a wish, we don't wish for like dumb shit like cars and money and all this materialistic shit. No, Pisces makes a wish for the whole entire universe. Like, I wish the sun would shine until the end of the days and the stars will just align and the moon will shine. Like, we make very beautiful spiritual wishes for the collective. Like, not all Pisces are like this, but in general we are. So I don't know about you, but when I make a wish, I like literally kind of, sometimes I feel kind of like stuck, like, well, what do I wish for? And I find myself wishing for like happiness, or like, I wish a lot. Sometimes I use a lot of my wishes for to just remain, to continue to be aligned with the universe. Literally, I'm not even lying to you guys. Like when it's my birthday, or when it's 11/11, or when I'm like throwing a coin into a water wishing well, I wish for happiness, and I wish to always be aligned with the universe. Like, I think a lot of Pisces are humble. Like, we got other people out here wishing for literally, like, to be famous and to be rich and shit like that. Shit that don't even matter at the end of the day. Okay, but some of you are wishing for an emotional situation. Like, you just want to feel emotionally complete. This is not even the Ten of Cups. Pisces is like, I don't need the Ten of Cups, universe. I don't need it. I'm good with this Nine of Cups. But first, this situation has to fall. Whatever this situation is, because first comes the Tower, and then comes the Nine of Cups. So it's like, in order for you to get this wish, Pisces, in order for you to get this emotional contentment, in order for you to get back to being emotionally content, something has got to fall. A person, a place, a thing, a situation, a mindset, something. This is inevitable change, because look what the universe wants to give you. Whatever you want. This is a wish card. We have two wish cards on the table. The Star card, the Nine of Cups, those are both wish cards. So, the passion is coming in quickly. We have the Knight of Wands. So let's put this Tower and that Nine of Cups up, because we have the Nine of Wands and the Empress, and then we have the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's funny that this is happening for us too, because this happened for Libra. Libra had a bunch of knights. So we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Empress, because Venus is in Pisces, of course. So a lot of passion. Us charging forward very passionately. Could be with some sort of fire sign, maybe even an air sign, maybe an earth sign. I don't know. Now, I don't know where the Knight of Cups is. Maybe we're the Knight of Cups. We are the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is, it looks kind of like this, but it's a guy holding a cup, and he's so cute. He has armor on that have fish. It's like one of my favorite cards. But, that card isn't showing up because we are the Knight of Cups. So why would we need the Knight of Cups? We have the Knight of Cups. But the Knight of Pentacles is showing up, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands. So this is action in our love life, because here's love. Here's the Venus card right here. The Empress, okay? That's beauty and abundance and love, and it's fertility too. So some of you might want to get pregnant or something. So a lot of action for us Pisces. Passionate action, creativity, intellectual action, action with communication, because mentally, we might be feeling a bit confused when it comes to love, or when it comes to like finances or something. But I believe all these knights are here to show us that, and look at some of these knights are charging opposite directions. So, we're a little bit of all of it. We're a little bit of all things. But it's basically showing you that, you know, as long as you're moving with love, as long as the direction you're moving towards is a direction of love, as long as you're coming from a place of love, Pisces, it don't matter where you're going, because the destination will be love too. You see what I mean there? As long as you're moving with love, as long as you're going towards a direction of love, it don't matter where you go or which way you decide to go, because your destination will be love too. I hope that makes sense to you guys, because I see that all of us want to move in a different way. It depends on our situation. Some Pisces might be in a mentally fucked up situation, so they might want to choose the Knight of Wands. And who said anything about choosing? Where's some of those, you know, the ocean can move in a lot of different ways at once. And why do I know that? Because that's why there's waves in the ocean, because the water is flowing in a lot of different ways. When waves crash into each other, see, when a Pisces goes in more than one direction, it's poetry, baby. Like, we make confusion look beautiful, okay? Because this might come up for someone else and I might feel all confused, but I love all this. Look at our energy. Look at everything we're going through, like, and embrace it all. Like, several messages here. We still got this Taurus, this Libra, and this Temperance card hanging out over here. We have all these knights. We have the Empress. We have this heartbreak, healing still. We have, of course, the sun and the moon and the stars up there hanging out. We have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck now, with the Queen of Pentacles under that. So some of you guys are moving away from some sort of earthy figure, or like maybe moving away from a financial situation too. But whatever it is, some of you are trying to mentally ground yourself. I think that's what this means. This whole Queen of Pentacles situation, trying to mentally ground yourself. You know, I know we're very watery, and a lot of the attention is turning towards water right now. You see this big old lake here. But that doesn't mean that things aren't about our job or about our mental or about our passion right now. Because like I said, Pisces is all zodiac signs. So we're mental, we're passionate. You know, we're basically the magician. We have all these different energies that we're working with, obviously. So, a lot of energy, a lot of different stuff. So, I'm going to end our reading with picking up some of these. I'm going to leave that sun, that star, and that moon, though, because that is really important for Pisces. And what I'm going to do is just shuffle here and see if there's anything else that wants to come out for Pisces energy. Just any other messages. I'm open to anything, guys, as long as it's true. Now, this is a lot of messages here, but we have the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands. So, you know, we are very much coming into a time of passionate power, and we're feeling hella creative. I mean, really, though. This King of Wands has a wand, and this Ace of Wands. So this is a new passionate beginning for Pisces. And this is a new journey happening for our world, completions and new beginnings. This is literally a completion and a new beginning. Our certain cycles in February are starting and renewing for us, endings and new beginnings. This is the cycles of the world, you know what I mean? And certain things are ending and completing, because the world is kind of a completion. And then this Fool card is a certain new journey. This is the number 0 up there. So a lot of us are going to be getting, well, it's just like a new journey, a new beginning in our world, because this is the world and the Fool. So the world is yours, Pisces. It's yours to explore the emotion, all of it, just all of it, whatever you want to explore, you know. And then we have this energy here, which is really, really interesting, because I knew the Seven of Cups. Like, listen here, this Seven of Cups has been showing up for everybody's reading. So, you know, this is that confusing energy. And for us, it's not confusing, though. But that's what this Seven of Cups means, that there's a lot of different options emotionally. I mean, I'm not surprised at all that this card came up, because it's coming up for everybody. So this is a subconscious realm, Pisces. This is Pisces season. And I'm seeing this as, you know, we could experience a little bit of overwhelming emotion for the first time in a long time. And you just want to take a closer look at all the options in these cups, because not every one of these cups are positive. You know, you just want to keep an eye, or Well, damn, that card kind of just fell and flipped over. So these emotions are pouring out. This subconscious realm is becoming your reality. This is no longer a subconscious realm, Pisces. This is life for us. That's what Pisces season is going to feel like. It's going to bring our emotions to life. It's going to bring all these options right in front of us. It's going to be hard to ignore it. So this is the subconscious realm where all these, all these options exist. And it's important for us to analyze and kind of take a minute here and see what it is. Now, this is just a metaphor. And this might manifest in our real life as just a lot of different emotions. A lot of different options. We have an option of celebration. We have an option of spirituality, an option with that snake in it, a poisonous option, an option that's going to gain us money, an option that, is quite mysterious. All these different cups here. And the meaning of this card is that, you want to be careful because not every option is positive. Of course, we know that, Pisces. We swim in the ocean of emotion. So we're aware that not all emotion is good emotion, but we thrive there. So this is just coming up to show you that, these subconscious realms are very much coming to life for everyone. I think this came up for everybody in some way or form. And it's coming up for us, interestingly, because look at this Ace of Swords in the middle, right? So we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, and we had the Ace of Pentacles in the beginning and the Ace of Cups. So shit, we had all the aces. So it's just like, look, our lives are changing in every way they possibly could change. So right now it's more so about balancing this confusion in the most truthfulest way that we can. We might look a little confusing to certain people right now. Not many people are going to know what's going on with us in February and March. Well, I'm going to say it how my good friend O Yeezy says it. We are geeked on Neptune. Okay? That's how Olivia says it. Olivia says that we're geeked on Neptune. So it basically means that Neptune is like a drink that we're just off on right now, like tipsy on Neptune type of thing. So it's not that these energies are negative for us. It's just that we have to just communicate our truth in the best way that we can. And it's not even about others understanding us anymore. It's about us making our own sense and our own truth out of this confusion. Because it really doesn't matter as long as we feel balanced, as long as we're dancing to life, as long as we're balancing this energy out. If anybody can balance this energy out, it's Pisces. And it's our time to shine, guys. Like, when the universe gets crazy, when the universe gets all subconscious-y, guess who the universe calls? Pisces. We are the subconscious soldiers. The soldiers are the subconscious. And we can cut through this like no other zodiac sign. Because others get overwhelmed. Others just don't know where to do. But we are skilled in this area. We are skilled. We always visit these realms. You know that? When we're sleeping, you know what I mean? We always astral travel to these kind of weird ass realms where things are way different than they are here. People think Pisces only live on Earth. Like, nah, this is like my 34th home. I got a lot more homes than just on Earth. Like, I got castles and shit. And jewels and shit. Like, it might not make sense. I feel bad for anybody watching this video that ain't a Pisces, because they're going to be like, what the hell is going on with these motherfuckers? Like, well, guys, it's Pisces season. And what can I say? It's like February, We have a little while left of this Aquarius season, though. So we can use that energy to really balance out our own truth. And see here, we're balancing out our emotions. This is a good Pisces card. Because we are constantly dealing with the ups and downs of our own emotion. And shit, the emotion of the universe, the emotion of he, she, and they, and all. But we do our best to balance our two fish and to balance the duality of our very universe. And this card talks about handling stress, even handling the world. Like, these pentacles represent what's actually real. And that's the only time Pisces really gets stressed out, is when we try to distract ourselves with shit, with earthly shit. Like jobs and money, and I'm gonna pretend to be a human even though I'm a celestial being that belongs in a place like this. So we're doing our best. We're doing our best to speak our truth about that. And I think that's what this month is about, Pisces, because we do have the King of Swords at the bottom of our deck, and we have the Two of Swords, and we have the King of Pentacles. So, we are trying, it's like as as this water pours into the universe, we gain. It's so funny how Pisces works like that, but the more emotion we feel, the more intellectual we feel. It's so ass backwards for the typical human being, but we're not the typical human being. Like, we thrive in these emotional times. We thrive when we're conflicted. Honestly, when we're juggling more than one thing, that we feel at home. We like energies like this. And what do these two cards have in common other than the Two of Pentacles and the Two Swords? Well, behind them, there's a great deal of water. So what Spirit is trying to show me is that a lot of the subconscious watery energies, these cups are about to spill over and just rush in, and everyone's going to be able to feel it. And who's going to thrive? Us. Like, we literally, we like these energies. We do better. We are literally two fish swimming in two different directions. So we don't handle these energies like the normal Jane and Joe. You know, we are different. So the water is coming, guys, and it's time to swim. You know, we are no longer fish out of water. It's time to communicate our truth. You know, we have the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. So truth is a very big thing for us as well, especially because, you know, it's not that we care if we look confusing, because right now we are like fish-tarded. Like, we literally are just like literally tripping and flipping. Tripping and flipping and dipping and all these things. But, you know, we're trying our best to, you know, at least present ourselves like normal human beings. But guys, we're with the sun, and we're with the stars, and we're with the moon. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather be there than down here on earth, where it's very painful and just earthy. All of that is transforming. And because of this transformation, because of everything dying and being reborn right now, because of Pisces season, like, we are literally that energy in the universe. Like, the universe needed a zodiac sign that was just a void, and we was like, what's up? We'll be that void for you. Pisces energy can be that for you. We'll transform everything for you, universe. We're like the OGs. We're the original OGs for the universe. The universe, like, always calls on Pisces to handle these subconscious matters. So it's that season, it's that time. This is Pisces season, where everybody's subconscious is going to be drunk as fuck on emotion. And, you know, we just need to get our rest, make sure we're resting up and working as best as we can with other people. You know, a lot of there's like Three of Pentacles and Three of Cups here. Okay, so we might be feeling, and this is interesting because it's like three pentacles and 3 cups. So we're celebrating, we're emotionally working with other people. That's what this means. We are emotionally celebrating with other people. Literally, you know, this might be in like third-party situations for some of you guys, but what this means collectively is that Pisces is literally turning their emotions into reality. And we are celebrating this emotion. And for those people who aren't afraid of us, they'll hit us up and we'll have an opportunity to kind of mingle with them. So if you need a Pisces, we're here to work with you through these emotions. We can teach you how to celebrate your emotion and work together as a collect. Like, this is literally such Pisces energy. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. We have the 4 of Wands and the King of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Like, literally just so many energies that I could just sit here all day. But I just want to leave it at this, Pisces, at this 4 of Wands. I think resting resting because of this transformation is a good place to kind of end February, even though there's so much on this table right now. So get a good look at all these energies, because you just have so much to work with, Pisces. So much to work with. And we ain't even mad about it. Like, we're like, yes, I'm ready. Bring on the confusion, even though we're going to literally be pretending to be confused. So I'm just going to leave this 4 of Swords out. We have this new beginning in our world. King of Swords, King of Pentacles, grounded communication, truth. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Like, see how the energies are kind of mimicking each other? Because we have the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. Then we have the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. Transformation, passionately, King of Wands. We had all these kings. We had like damn near everything show up for us. So I'm just going to leave this transformation here in Pisces. I just had to leave this sun and the star and the moon out for us. I'm actually going to let this chill like all night because I just feel such beauty radiating. It just reminds me that the universe is never far. And if Pisces, if you ever feel misunderstood or if you ever feel alone, look up at the stars or the moon, because I promise you, you're not going to feel alone after that. The reason why Pisces feels misunderstood is because we look to earthly beings to understand us. Hey, Joe. Hey, Sarah. Like, no, dude. We can't look to regular human beings. We can't look to earthly beings if we want to be understood at our capacity, like at our magnitude. And, it causes a little bit of extra work. It constantly keeps Pisces in this spiritual realm, but that's the whole point. We have to look to the stars and the sun and the moon in February because it's our birthday and because it's a very, very, very spiritual time. Pisces, that's a lot. That is such a profound message, and I do hope that this reading was helpful for you. I don't want to keep you here like all day watching this hour and 30-minute video, but I pray that those of you who need to hear this, because this is literally so profound, and I feel so many different energies. I hope that you use your own intuition, because this might mean something else for you, right? And if you have any questions, feel free to message me or to look at my description box. I have all my information down there for you guys. So other than that, guys, make sure you're just going with the flow, because Pisces season is coming in strong, and I know you guys feel it. I know you feel that Pisces energy coming in. I know you feel the magic. I know you feel Venus. I know you're going to feel Mercury. I know you're going to feel the sun. You're going to feel all these energies, and it's going to make you feel right at home. And I don't want you to freak out about that, because it's actually the truth. You are home. Home came to you. The stars, the sun, and the moon, they're coming down for you. You don't have to find them. They're going to find you. So have a wonderful birthday to all the February Pisces out there. I hope your birthdays are less stressful this year. I think we're actually going to have good birthdays this year, and might feel actually like a shift. We might feel better and not so like stressed out. So I hope you guys have great birthdays, and I hope you had a good Valentine's Day for those of you who celebrate. And I hope that 12th house eclipse really does change some of that nasty toxic shit out of our lives, because we really need our subconsciouses to be clear. We need to head into Pisces season with a clear mind. That's why the King of Swords came up, and why all these swords and this King of Pentacles, because we need to be grounded right now as much as we can be. We're not really used to that, but as much as we can be, ground yourself in the ways that you can, because it's important that we're staying on top of our ish right now, because there are no words. So I wish you guys the best, and I love you so much, guys. You are not alone spiritually. We're all going through this together. So I will talk to you guys more in March. See you later.